Out of Sight is a movie about a guy named Jack Foley that is the most successful bank robber in the country. He meets a woman named Karen Cisco who turns out to be a federal marshal. They start to fall in love and risk everything to see how they will turn out. The director, Steven Soderbergh, put the film in an out-of-order sequence to foresee or acknowledge the audience for what is to come or what is to happen. I like the way this wasn't a linear film because it made you follow along more and see the reason why he put the clips out of order. It made you realize and see things the character didn't know yet or are going to know. When Jack was in jail, him and a bunch of guys planned to break out. Karen seemed to be there the night they broke out. Jack and his partner Buddy kidnapped Karen and took her car. While she is calm and shoved into the trunk with Jack, they talk. They talk about movies and random things you wouldn't normally be talking about with a criminal.
We met under different circumstances. You were at a bar, and I came up. We started talking. Wonder what would happen.
Nothing.
If you didn't know who I was.
You'd probably tell me.
I'm just saying if we met under different circumstances.
You have got to be kidding.
Later, in a Detroit hotel, things get intimate with them and they make it harder for her to make decisions. This makes the movie a romance because there is chemistry between Karen and Jack ever since they were both in the back of the trunk.
Remember how talkative you were in the trunk? Adele said you do that when you're nervous.
She did she?
You kept touching me, feeling my thigh.
But in a nice way.
This is a great chemistry because when Karen was on lookout, she saw that Jack just looked at him. Her love for Jack didn't make her not do her job right for this case. It put her job at risk, but she was really well at finding him and doing everything else. It is terrible that she has love with a criminal and she's supposed to be catching, but she finds him very well. It can go both ways. In the film, Jack is known as a bank robber, therefore he is a bad guy. Later in the film, Jack, Buddy, Maurice, White Boy Bob, and Kenneth go to break into Ripley's home that they were all together in the jail with. That's how they know Ripley. And to get the diamonds, because all he would talk about was the diamonds. Then Kenneth tries to sexually assault the maid. While Kenneth is doing that, guys are trying to break open the safe and find the diamonds. Jack and Buddy slip away and actually find Ripley and the diamonds that were in the fish tank. Right as Buddy and Jack were about to go away with the diamonds, Jack wanted to go back in there so the maid wouldn't get assaulted. He told Buddy to just go away with the diamonds, and he did get away with them. As he goes back into the house, Bob shoots and kills himself after tripping on the stairs. Then Foley goes and kills Kenneth as he's trying to sexually assault Midge. That makes him a good guy in this situation. Then Karen finally went into the home and she shot Maurice. This could make Jack a hero for killing the even worse bad guys and helping the maid from getting sexually assaulted. He did the right thing in that situation, and that could make him a hero. When Karen shoots Maurice and comes out into the building, she tells Foley to come out and drop the gun, but he doesn't, and tells her to pretend like he's someone else. She couldn't kill him, so she shot him in the leg while the police were coming.
Put the gun down.
I'm not going back.
Jack, please don't make me do this. Put the gun down. Damn it, Jack, put the gun down! You win, Jack.
The next morning, Foley was loaded into a van to be returned to the prison in Florida. Another man loaded the van, and they were both placed by Cisco and just smiled. I think Foley got what he deserved for all the bad things he has done, but if it wasn't Karen who came into the building, he probably would be dead. In that moment, when Karen told Jack to put down his gun, and he didn't, she shot him in the leg. She couldn't kill him, and she knew she wanted to see him again. While she was the one taking him back to the jail, I for sure think she wants him to escape again. Once the movie ends, I think they'll talk their way there, and Jack figures out a way to escape.